this made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
What it do, people? You're now tuned in.
Popovich.
Popovich
TV.
TV.
Oh yeah.
We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling back up in here one more again. So if it's your first time, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. To everybody else, you already know. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. But let's talk about this shit though. Let's talk about Kareem Akbar. He is the true leader of the CNB, and if I'm going down, I'm taking y'all niggas with me. Let's talk about Al Sharpton, right? Reverend Al. Al Sharpton in the mirror, taking selfies. So how and him and Bill Cosby supposed to help me. Remember Hov said that? On the 4-4? He said Al Sharpton in the mirror taking selfies. So how was him and Bill Cosby supposed to help me? Little shot. So when Al Sharpton, remember when Al Sharpton went in the Breakfast Club after that, he was like, he would be so, what he said? Somebody like brushing it off as like jealousy, or he would be talking about somebody like me. But he is spinning back in the news, right? And first of all, before we get fully in depth into the topic that's spinning in the clip right now, when you put the beat on, I'm not shocked and I'm not amazed. It's a Bismarck reference. When you put the beat on, you will be shocked and amazed. Make the music with your mouth, Biz. And that's a Bismarck key reference, right? Rest in peace to the Biz. When you put the beat on, I'm not shocked and I'm not amazed. I'm not shocked and amazed that he came out and he said, I'm not a rat. I just was working with the CIA because motherfuckers was trying to kill me. Oh, so when niggas try to kill you, you go fuck with the CIA. You go fuck with the feds. And again, I was making fun of saying I'm not shocked and amazed because I'm not. Malcolm X, rest in peace, right? I'm Malcolm X. And by any means necessary, he already told us to watch out for the Democrats, entertainers, and the people that go hard on one side, the liberals, etc. And I remember as a kid, because I'm from that era, I'm a 90s baby, right? And today's my B-Day. I mean, happy birthday to me. Happy to be alive, feeling good, feeling blessed, and highly favored. But I remember as a kid, when Al Sharpton had the Tawana Brawley case. And it was, I think, either 5, 6, 7, like LeBron James, not 1, not 2, no, not 3, not 4, supposed to be like 5 white dudes. Did it dirty, had it in a trash can bag, right? The story was horrific. As a kid going to school, I'm like, damn, they did all like that? You know, you don't know, you're just a kid. You know what I'm saying? So I remember as a kid, because I was 10, 11, somewhere around there, right? I said, damn, they ain't them? Put her in the trash bag? Do doodle on her and all that? And then you have, Al Sharpton was, he was pork chop man, and he looked much healthier now, even though some may disagree with that. But back then, he was more on the chubby side. He was real fiery, you know what I mean? And he was on some Black Power shit, preaching for the Black Power. Black people, ho, black people. And he was representing. Then said all that to say, when it came out, that it was false. That's why I wanted to get to. That's why I had to go up and down the block and around the corner to come through the back door, just to get right here. When you found out that whole shit was a lie. That nigga lied about 5 white niggas. And we hear it today, in today's time, whether they was white or black, Chinese, Asian, Caribbean, Jamaican, whatever the fuck nationality, right? When we hear it when women do it. Oh, because, you was with it, ma. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about the ones that's really with it, not the ones that got grenades and taken advantage of. We don't support that. We don't condone that. Go to the police, get your brother, get people in your family that's going to ride for you, and do whoever did you harm foul. That's my stance. No, I'm not supposed to be saying that, but that's my stance. Anyway, the women that's with it, then they do the deed, they freak you off backwards, they do backflips, they doggy dog, they go to this shit. Then they find out you don't want to fuck with them more. You in a position of power. You got money. It's my money and I want it now. They start feeling entitled. They say, you know what? Joy Taylor. And I'm just bringing it up because she always trending. You know, she was at the game the other night in Miami, sitting in the row, right? And nobody never asks her when she go on them podcasts. It's like, but you know, we get that this shit may not be true, or is it true? But what about your statements on saying, yeah, if it ever pops off and goes left, I'm just gonna say that he could hate me and he forced himself on me as the boss, and I was just a subordinate, huh? Damn, bitch, you giving it up like that? Yeah, there's women out here that do that. It's a fact. Been women out here doing that. And every time they cry a little tear and cry me a river, right? Justin Timberlake reference. You can cry me a river because we don't believe you. You need more people. But put it back on Al now. So damn, these 4 officers or these men, whoever they was, you straight lied and said that they raped this young girl, threw her in the trash can, threw feces on her, and you a fucking lying bastard. And so from there, your integrity is shot. We don't believe you. You need more people. Ever since that day, even as a kid, when I found out that it was bullshit, how can we believe you now, my nigga? So I always tell my little nephews, my small boys, my sons, etc., track record your integrity, your principles, and what you stand on. It's the most important thing you can have. It's one of the most important things you can have. Because once you keep crying wolf and you be lying, and niggas know you're a liar, and you do anything to get over, to get under, Michael Jackson, gotta get over, you trying to get under, then people won't fuck with you no more. Your integrity is shot. Megan Thee Stallion, whoever you think of Tory, well, no matter whose side you're on, you be like, no, once the narrative is painted, whether you right or wrong, whatever the narrative is on you, that's what it is, because perception is reality. So for instance, the people that, being how I just brought it up, it's not a topic, but the Megan fans, even if she's lying, like say she's the one that was lying, Kareem Akbar, say she the one that was lying, her fans don't care. They don't give a fuck. Say Tory was telling the truth. Her fans, he's a fucking liar, we don't care about him. Now on the opposite side of you rocking with Tory, free the bro, right? Because we be so attached to these entertainers, these athletes, and these motherfucking actors, which we shouldn't be. You so caught up, free the bro. He didn't do that to that girl, so say he did. His people was like, nah, fuck that bitch, she a liar. She fucked this nigga, they bringing up everything, that bitch is a liar. They don't care, because that's because your integrity has been compromised. And once that's compromised, even on these channels, you be on here talking shit, you be seeing people have good channels, or this shit be going, and then shit come out in the news, or you was doing that, or you on your channel, you was saying X, Y, Z, and they caught you where? You know what I mean? Now you're done. You did it and done. And you live in Queens. You did it and done. So we have to be mindful of our integrity, how we move in a room full of vultures. You know what I mean? You have to have discipline, and you definitely have to watch what you're putting out there, especially if you're an influencer, a content creator like myself, a podcaster or whatever, and you on these platforms and you saying shit, then in the real life, as I like to say, these bitches be trophies on social media, but in the real life, you look nothing like your profile, man. You catfishing. Like in the real life, you're not a trophy. Online with the filters and the song playing and the curves and the angles, are you somebody's wife for sure. And you should be having my baby. But when I meet you at the function, it's not functioning. Shit don't be looking. I'm just throwing that out. That's men and women. Shit you say online when we see you, like I said, when I see you on the street, I don't see none of that. Damn, playboy. The fuck is the Hummer hat? Those ain't Rolex diamonds. What the fuck you done to that? You just talking. You ain't really showing and proving what you're saying. So therefore you're a fraud. You faking it till you make it. And this, honestly, some people do that and it work for some people. But if you get caught while you're trying to make it and somebody expose you in the era of we exposing everything, you could be shot. You could be shot. Your integrity, that is, and then now your image and whatever you was portraying. That's why on this channel and anything that we do, the stuff we want to talk about, we'll talk about it in depth with no problems at all. But I got a GED, I'm not the smartest, I did bonehead shit, I did shit, all good shit, you know what I mean? But it's all, you know, open on the channel. And then the stuff that I don't want to talk about, you won't hear a peep out of me. You're like, well, next question. I'm just here so I won't get fined. Marshawn Lynch. Next question. I'm just here so I won't get fined. So that way I won't be opening up to scrutiny. But the best way to beat that, before we get to this next topic, is to be yourself. Stop trying to live another person's life. Just be yourself. And then you won't have to worry about it. If you be yourself, you won't have to worry about it. See, the only time it's an issue, that's why Hall said, you can come set up the camera, let the video run. And my real life, complete with real ice, you said my invisible chain, CD check, some shit, Hova, some shit wasn't digital yet, like before Steve Jobs made the iPods. Like, you could come set up the camera, my nigga, and you're gonna see the same thing that you see on here. And you running the risk of pretending to be somebody else when you're not. That's how you get, it's the easiest way to get caught. Unless you're an actor, then you can act and play the role and everybody plays the fool sometime. But when you are who you say you are, because if you wasn't, then why would you say you are, right? Then it's no acting. You can let the camera run. You know what I'm saying? Like when the camera go off, you see people turning to whole new people. Or when it comes on, rather. And you could just go look at old videos of any rap group, any place in the hood where it's one rapper, but the homies and the entourage is around. Soon as on that camera, and I know because I'm behind the camera a lot. I've filmed a lot of shit in the neighborhood, right? All over New York, even out of state. The entourages and the other people, when the camera start rolling, that red light come on, you see everybody, they want to be the man. You know, they jumping in front of the star. Everybody got a story. They start getting crazy in front of the camera because now it's showtime. And like Bill Cosby on that episode, challenge. They got to show you who they are. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But we ain't shocked that Al Sharpton, you know what I'm saying? Did what he did, took people down, wore wires and did shit like that, because back in 1987, he straight lied about those 4 people raping that girl and doing her dirty in the Tawana Broly case, and it was all bullshit. So that's how we got here if you just joined us. We started with Al Sharpton, and now we here. If you could lie about that and lie on, well, I don't care if they white or not. If you could lie and make up a story like that, you think you're not going to work with the CIA? You think you're not going to be wiring niggas up, whether it's they was trying to kill you or not? That's part of the streets and doing business. That's the cost of business. Yeah, you might get robbed. You might get sold some bad shit. People might tell on you. You might get backstabbed. Duh, this is the streets and the business you in. So they tried to kill you, or they wanted to kill you for what? They just wanted to kill you innocently because you wasn't doing nothing. You was minding your business, civil writing it up. You was the leader of the free world back then. So why would they want to kill you? Why would you have to go? You're like, yeah, I went to the CIA. They didn't come to me. And Plymouth Rock landed on us. We didn't land on Plymouth. Like, we get it, but what did you do that they wanted to kill you? And how the fuck you make up a diabolical story about a young girl getting grenaded by these white guys, thrown in a trash can and had feces on her? 10 years old, 11 years old, I was bugging out off that story. Anybody can lie about some shit like that, you'll do anything, in my book, to survive. And so we living in The Walking Dead.
But y'all know who it is. Popovich from Popovich TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling. Back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid.